Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're arriving at our destination shortly.
Boom, bitch. What's up, dude? What's up? What's up, dude? What's up, dude? What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. I'm your internet pilot, Greg, checking in on this Monday evening, June 23rd, year of our Lord 2025. Weather is doing pretty good today. I know a lot of people have been asking about. You liked when I talked about weather, which is cool because I love talking about weather. I'm like, you weather nerd. There's not really much going on today around the earth. Let me well, the earth, by the earth I mean America. This America, Earth America. Yeah, I mean, we have bad storms in the Midwest, but they're not like they've been, you know, like last night or 2 nights ago in like North Dakota and Minnesota, where, you know, I mean, there's, you know, you have high pressure, low pressure, hot air, cold air mixing with each other. So you are going to have some storms, but it's not supposed to be as bad as it's been. I think there's only like a 2% chance of tornadoes in this area today. And like, they're not supposed to be like major. Like, here, let's see what the, yeah, I mean, it's just a 2% chance of tornado. And those tornadoes are not even like, it's not like a EF, you know, an F3 or an F5, you know. Usually when you get a 2% like that, you might get a strong tornado, but usually it's just like an F0 or an F1 maybe. And a lot of these storms are not really they don't really look well organized to be spouting out any kind of nonsense. And there was a lot of hail. There was hail with this one storm here. Yeah, this one right here. Got hails on this storm. See what let's see what size hail they talking about. And let me make sure I'm at the closest radar station. Plane. Okay, closest one. Let's go. Yeah, there's a little bit of hail. This red is hail. Hail, H-A. H-R, hard rain. Rain. Bio something something. Biodiesel. It's bio something. I forget what it is. Yeah, but usually when you're looking at these maps, anything in the red, hail. So the storm must be really tall in these areas for it to hail. Let me see what, if get it. See how tall these storms. Ooh, look at how. Look at here. Look at here. Yeah, it's about almost 50,000 feet, that storm type. That's why it's getting hail. That's why there's hail over here. 51,000. Oh my God. That's why it's hailing there, is because those storm tops are 50-some thousand feet. Imagine cruising in a Dreamliner and looking over to your left and the cloud's still 15,000 feet above you. Like, you're like, what the fuck? Like, what? Am I flying upside down? All right, anyways, let's get into this simulator. That's what, let's not talk about weather anymore. Let's get into the simulator while we're here. So there was an update recently with, let me show everybody. Hang on a second. There was an update recently, a couple weeks ago. This is the first update they've come out with in a while. I mean, they've had little patches, but as far as like an update, so if you have this airplane, you're probably gonna have to re-download it like I did. So now I'm running version 1.1.384. You can check that by going into your systems, and we should be able to check it out under aircraft. Oh, I saw that bit. Properties. Wasn't under properties here. See it. I swear I saw. Oh yeah. I know where I saw it. Under downloads here. Let's see here. Delivery. Yeah, here we go. See, 1.384. So anyways, it's an awesome airplane. Yeah, man. Let's here's our flight tonight from Prince George down to Vancouver. That's what we're gonna be flying. And I like to create real flights as best I can. So we do have a real flight, WestJet Encore 3282 from Prince George to Vancouver. I wonder if this town is aware that. Oh no, that's a Prince Albert. Never mind. There's a piercing guys can do, like on the head of their dick. I thought it was a Prince George for a second. It's called a Prince Prince Albert. I think it's called a Prince Albert. But yeah, here's the flight again too. So yeah, we're gonna recreate this flight, and yeah, man, let's jump on. Let's jump into this here, and then make a good landing. Hang on, let me get OBS up so I can get rid of play capture. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. All right, new flight. All right, customize. We will have sound from the airplane momentarily. We're not in the airplane yet, so all right. Here's our WestJet Encore. Here's our Prince George. This was supposed to take off from gate 1. They don't have a gate anywhere. Apron 3. Now, in real life, I think it took out from over here, apron 4. I think this is where it took off from, right around here. Apron 3, okay, that's grass. Eye down here, we'll just do the general AV. We'll just do that. Confirm. Make sure our weathers is okay. All right, weathers is good, and let me make sure SimLink is up. SimLink, I'm calling for you. Second, SimLink status. Navigraph SimLink cannot detect a flight. Well, because I'm not in the flight yet. All right, start flight. I wanted to fly a lot earlier today, but man, I went out this afternoon. I think I might be kidding about the heat. I was very dizzy for a while, but where I live at, my car was like 120 degrees today, and my air conditioner just busted on my car. So I haven't had a chance to get to the shop to try to get it fixed. I don't really know if I want to pay to fix it though. It's like $1,500 to fix it. So I drove to the store, picked up dinner, and then came home. And man, I was all dizzy, and yeah. Then I got on the computer. I rested, took a shower, cooled off. And then I was trying, I could have sworn there was a way to get Navigraph charts like to pop up on X-Plane. I was trying to figure that out, but I didn't see a way to do it. So, and I know that you can have pop-ups like this and this. That'll be a pop-up once we get going. I know you can put Navigraph charts in the actual, windows here, but yeah, I thought there was a way to do it where you could just like have it pop up. Like I thought there was a way to do it with plugins, but there isn't. Anyways, all right, let me make sure SimLink is up. Have the latest data later. Okay, all right, we're good. All right, let's get going in our WestJet. Right now, I'm at the frame rate, the EPU usage. We're only at 68, 67. I turned some of the graphics down in this because it was at like 98%, and it was still running real good. I just don't want I don't know if running it at 98% is a bad thing or not. All right, let's get the ground power connected. Okay, auto connect. All right, connect GPU. Turned on. That is good. Circulation on. All right. Wait for the screens to pop up. I was trying to get like my sim brief stuff to pop up here, but that was my main thing. Like, I really wanted to get sim brief to show up, and you know, that way I could like load the flight in front of everybody, but not so much. Okay. All right, select load. So we have how much fuel are we using? 3,500 for fuel. Zero fuel weight is 23,582. I guess I could just type this. Okay. And passengers, we have 56. The ramp weight 27. All right, I have 26.9 for the takeoff. Just our cargo a little bit. Yeah, cargo is 1397. All right, I'm at 27.3. I'm at 26.9. Zero fuel 23.8. Okay, so yeah, zero fuel weights. We are way out of whack with our center of gravity here. 56. Total fuel 3,500 kilograms. All right, let's just do that. Cargo, because we have 3,500 kilograms of fuel. Okay. And ramp weight. Okay, very good. Load summary. All right, confirm load. All right, so that's working on it. Checklist. Circulating fans on. That's on. That's good. That's good. That's good. Start circuit breaker. They all look like they're in. They look like they're all in. All right, let's turn our screens on. You up. You on. You on. Turn you on. Turn you on. Turn you on. Turn you on. All right, let's enter our flight plan in. Get our APU turned on in the meantime. All right, circuit breakers are good. Let's put on passenger signs. I don't need to follow this. I know how to start this plane up, but we're gonna do it anyways. Like, just to try to keep it a little more realistic. All right, that's on anti-skid. That's on transfer quantity. That's all fine. We did that. Our and okay, that's put on the APU. Start. I'm not sure the external power is really connected, being that the screens are not on, so we're gonna just use the APU. Alright, generator's on. I should put our screens on here. Unless this new update doesn't come with screens. What happened to my screens? Where are my screens actually? Did I turn on something that would like... Oh, okay, control display. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Brake, auto, blue, cold and dark. Yeah, it should be on. Something here. Powering up the EPU should be on. Generators on. I hear it running. What's going on with my APU tonight? Really weird. I wonder if I need to restart. That is really weird. Let me do restart. It is really strange that the not kicking on. Generators are on. Bus tires. Really, really odd. Let me go back and restart, I guess. Alright, quit the main menu. Station. Firm. Start with engines off. Alright, new flight. That's weird. I've never had that before where the screens just weren't on. That's weird. Like they started up. Alright, so connect ground power unit. Alright, it's still loading our flight from last time, so I guess that's okay. All right, internal power on, battery, main. Certification. Start the 82. That's now running. And on me. Arm the skid on the lights. Power up. There's no circuit out for the APU. Screens. Look at all these. Okay. Oh, look at. Oh, look okay too. Screens ain't coming on. All right, let's try to turn them on again and see what happens. If they stay on this time. Power fail. That's weird. Oh, my screens aren't coming on. Which I've never experienced before. I have never experienced these screens not coming on before. Like I have probably 500 or 600 hours in this airplane, and I have never, see, like they're just not staying on. That is weird. Does power fail there also, and the APU's not even kicking on. Weird. Trying to hear if I hear the APU coming on. I think I hear it. Valve is closed. All right, I'm just gonna restart. Hang on, let me quit explaining and go back into it. Let's quit, restart it. Never had that before. I hope it's not a problem with the the new beta, the new X-Plane 12 beta, you know, with this new update from FlyJSim. That's fine. Let's choose a different place. Here, firm, updated, do, done, and start. This has always been a very like straightforward airplane. Like you go in, connect to ground power if you want to, turn on the APU pretty quickly, put your flight plan in, start up the engines, and go. Like that's very strange that there's an issue. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Put on the battery, external power, all the switches. But like the APU wasn't even coming on though just now. Trying to listen for it. I could hear it. I want to explain. Yeah, bitch, come on. Oh, don't be like Microsoft. Better than that. Don't be like Microsoft. You can actually work. Okay. Head and ground power unit. Hear it. Connected. Head and put the battery on. Power. It's fine. On. See if you come on. Unless it was my fault. The screens, unless I just didn't turn them up enough, or because that's one thing I did not try was like I just grabbed it and just shrunk it all the way over to the side. Maybe I didn't have it on the right. Still. Yeah, might have been user error. It might have been like, well, no. Because it's on now. Even if I turn it down all the way. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, it might have been user error. Oh, man. I'm such an idiot. I do say that often. You know what? Okay, so don't do what I did. Don't grab it and then just drag it to the side like I did. You have to, like, ease your way onto it. Turn it a little bit at a time. Don't do what I did. And you would be okay too. All right, so let's go ahead and get our screens turned on. Get our load started in the airplane. Again, we had 56 people. We have about 3,500 pounds, 3,500 kilograms of fuel. And our takeoff weight is 26 now. A little bit. Okay, very good. Close enough. And our ramp is good, so. Load summary. Firm load. Start loading. Alright, they're doing their thing. Let's go ahead and get our flight plan put in. See, flight plan. Yes. Then we have, let's see here. A CYXS. And we have HDMl. And we have LIDI. Accept. And then we have our arrival, so let's put in our airport that we're going to with CYVR. Accept. Okay, let's go to menu, park. We'll be leaving on runway 15, so that is not doing a SID. Flight plan here. Delete this. Back the menu. Arrive. Should be on 8 left, but I don't know if that's going to be an active runway when we get down there. Runway left. Number 7. LD is our mission. ILS. That's fine. And all right, let's. There's some other discontinuities. Like right here. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh, that's done. Flight plan is now done. Performance. Cool. All right, we have 56 seconds. Fuel, a menu. All right, average passenger weight, I want to say is 77. Now let's go back. Oh, yeah, okay, kilograms, that's good. All right, so 56 people. Cargo, do 0 fuel weight. Status. Data. Ramp. 545. Passengers. Okay, cargo 862. There we go. Okay, so that's total fuel, total reserves. We're not going to worry about putting all that stuff in. Have to. All right, performance. All right, we're good there. Let's get our APU turned on. Start. Yeah, I mean, we can even hear it kicking on now. We couldn't hear that before. And let me find out who we're supposed to be contacting. Automated weather, is 128.75.
E3400B. Arriving and departing runways 332419er. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Brief back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima. Prince George Airport.
Information Lima.
0,000 Zulu.
Go ahead and contact our
Visibility 9er.
No, we can contact around one. Prince George Ground, Encore 282 at Gate 4, VFR to Vancouver, information Lima.
Import 282, Prince George ground. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 4,000 feet. Departure on 133.8. Squawk 4421.
On departure, maintain VFR at or below 4,000 feet. Departure on 133.8, squawk 4421. Well, you know what? Maybe I should change this to IFR.
And 482, read back correct.
Fuck it. We'll leave it as, we'll leave it the way it is. Prince George ground, Encore 82, requesting pushback and engine start clearance.
Encore 82, pushback and engine start approved. Contact apron on 119.999 for tug assistance if needed.
Alright, let's get ready for pushback. It's all done. We can do better pushback, I guess. Let's get rid of the ground power unit. Perfect. Alright, let's get a pushback.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Oh, actually, I don't need to go anywhere. I need to cancel this? No, I don't. Alright, let's go ahead and start up our engines. Turn bleed off. That's good. It'd help if I push the button. The controls sometimes. Yeah, I get my camera controls sometimes mess up. Should be able to get our take. There we go. Taxi. All right, bleed. APU off. Taxi lights. Open up our intakes. Oh, I forgot to turn anti-skid on. Not bad. Alright, let's make sure that hydraulic 3 is working. Alright, hydraulic 3 is working. That's good. Let's put on flaps. Put you on. I think we're ready to go. Let's try to get taxi. Prince George, ground, Encore, 82, on for taxi clearance to runway 15.
Encore 82, taxi to runway 15 at your discretion.
Copy that. Okay, so it looks okay close up, but man, maybe I'll play with the settings a little bit while we're flying. I turned down some of the graphics just because it was putting my graphics at like 98%, and I didn't want my GPU at 98%, so I turned everything down a little bit. But I don't know if I really like it. I mean, I was okay with it kind of being at 98%. I just wasn't sure if like it was bad. Change our nav source. Alright, FMS. Alright, let's get out of here. Make sure our controls work. Back. Oh yeah, the control lock's also probably to turn. That works. Alright, let's put on nose with steering. Lap step. Alright, let me test our takeoff configuration. But you know what? I'll do that when we get up closer, and I take the control lock off. Let's remove the parking brake. There we go. We have a little bit of a ride to the gate. I'm sorry, to the gate. I'm such a moron. We have a little bit of a ride to the runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard WestJet Encore Flight 3282, departing from Prince George to Vancouver. My name is Laura, and I am your lead flight attendant today. We are joined by Captain Gregory and First Officer Long Duck Dong, along with my fellow crew members, Pierre, Marie, and John. As we prepare for takeoff, please ensure that your seat belts are fastened. To fasten your seat belt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure the elastic band behind your head. Remember to put on your own mask before assisting others. For your safety, life vests are located under your seats. In the unlikely event of an evacuation over water, remove the vest from its container, place it over your head, and pull the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. In the event of an evacuation, please leave all luggage on board. Your safety is our priority. This aircraft has 2 emergency exits located at the front and rear of the cabin. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. We expect a flight time of approximately 1 hour and 6 minutes. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Never seen this airplane move this fast at idle. This is, it's like a race car. It's like a race car. A Canadian race car. So it said VFR to 4,000. I wonder if we're gonna have to, we're doing IFR the rest of the way. Yeah, I've been trying to do VFR flight plans lately instead of IFR with, but yeah, I gotta save it. I have to file the flight plan. Alright, filed, let's off the, oh, it was looking screen. What kind of plane is that down there? Like a MD-11 or something. Alright, we're just gonna say holding short at this point. Okay. Let's go ahead and auto feather, armed, control locks. That looks good. Off. Alright, let me try and test our takeoff configuration. Okay, very good. So takeoff configuration's okay. We need to put in 25. Prince George Tower, Encore 282, holding short runway 15, ready for departure.
Encore 282, Prince George Tower, runway 15, winds 155 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Heading. Take your seats for departure.
Acknowledged, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
I know we're not 100% lined up. I'm trying to looking at my throttle rate. Okay, throttle's good. Sometimes you have to hold a button, like, and bring this up, and I think we're okay. All right, let's go. Nuts. Nuts. Rotate. Oh, I didn't. I missed one step that I usually put the rudder 8 clicks to the right, which helps me stay straight when I'm rolling down the runway, but I forgot to do that. Flaps up.
Encore 82, contact departure.
Contact departure, Encore 8. Prince George departure, Encore 82, currently climbing through. 4,000 feet for flight level 250.
Ancor 282, Vancouver Center, radar contact.
All right, let me pause this for 1 second. Okay, IAS is right there. All right, let's put our self in climb mode. Oh! Alright, wasn't looking at the flight director, I was looking at the front. Let's get up to about 200, 210 knots. That's what we'll be climbing at right now. Once we make this turn, I think I'll put ourselves in autopilot mode so we look out the window and oh shit! Thank you. I thought I put the gear up. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Alright, let's turn towards the next waypoint. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do make mistakes, I don't want to say often, but like, you know, it happens. I could have sworn I pushed that button when we took off. I just didn't even look at it again. Utter it. Let's turn. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, as long as you don't land with the gear up. I've done that a couple of times. I've landed actually twice in a Concorde. I landed with the wheels up. I was hovering over the runway. I'm like, why are the wheels not touching? And then I was like, man, the wheels are still up. All right, once we level our wings out, we'll gauge pilot. Let's go into heading mode. IAS. You know what? And another thing we should have done, like right after takeoff, was put the yaw dampener on. I completely didn't put that on. You should do that. Okay, we can turn off all this shit now. We'll go sit in the back here in a moment once we turn our lights off. Let's turn it. Heat back on. Heat should have been put back on immediately, by the way. We may get a notice about cabin pressure here. We should have put bleed on, like the same, like take off, wheels up, yaw dampener on, bleed on. That's kind of what should have happened. I didn't do that. I think I was just so excited to be in this airplane again that I just completely forgot. Well, you don't see those kind of cumulus clouds every day. You're just cut right in half.
Dear guests, we have just climbed above the safe altitude. You may now use your electronic devices, but please ensure they're set to airplane mode. We are currently en route to Vancouver International Airport with an estimated flight time of 1 hour and 6 minutes. Thank you for your attention.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm gonna move our Speed 200. Let's go into nav mode now. What is the transition altitude here? Probably still 18,000. Yeah, still 18. Very windy. Thought I turned a lot of that stuff off, a lot of that wind noise. Environmental off. Once we get over these clouds and high enough away from birds, we'll close up the intakes. I usually do that around like 15,000. Gotta make sure we're not icing at all. Look at this Microsoft. Look at this Microsoft Asobo. Look what you can do in this airplane. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at all these screens you can do. Can't do that in your Microsoft simulator. I'm gonna put on some music. I'm gonna chill out a little bit to the Aeroplano. We're 190 on the speed now. Close up our intakes. You're all cleaned up now. Hate to do this again, but let me turn this up just a little bit. Hopefully I don't have to start the simulator. All right, let's see what my GPU is at now. Because everything was like turned all the way up, which is fine. The computer handled it. I just, like in my head, I just don't like the fact that my GPU is at like 98%. I just have this feeling like it's going to overheat, and then that's that. All right, we're just going to go standard pressure. I thought I had this set to do it automatic, like sync both up at the same time, but maybe not. Air on, all of that's good. I have it enabled. Once we get to 20,000 feet, we're gonna go to 180. We're gonna go to 180 for the speed. One of my favorite things of this airplane, how you can go outside of it. I wish more airplanes were like this.
Course 282, Vancouver Center. You're leaving the Bravo airspace. Remain outside the Bravo.
Actually, I should save this as a, there we go. Now we can come back to this. This thing. Copy that, Vancouver Center, remain outside Bravo. Encore A2. Good, so 180 for the rest of our climb. Yeah, pitching up a little bit actually. It's so nice being in a simulator that works properly. Outside of the very beginning. But that could have been my fault too. Like I said, the screens just could have been off. Wow, GPU is still only at like 60-some%. That's pretty good. Now we're at 70-some%. That's still okay. Dear Lord, do not have me do a go around tonight. Check out the weather while we're flying. If there's any tornado warnings anywhere around. Uh-oh, we might have some tornado warnings. Holy shit, in Canada. Wow. I have never seen one this north before. Let's if you live in this area of Canada in Saskatchewan near Humboldt, Drake, Jansen, you see which direction the storm is going. I think I chose too many frames. Let's just do no, we just need like 21 frames. About 14. There we go. So it's going north-northwest. I'm sorry, north-northeast. Okay, so yeah, if you live in Drake, Jansen, Leroy, Big Quill Lake, St. Gregor, take cover. Because I don't necessarily see a tornado just yet, but there could be one that will spawn from here. It looks like... Can I draw on this? I can draw. Yeah, this right here looks like the inflow is starting to have some inflow. Oh, I can draw on it. It looks like this is the inflow right here. Now, if this inflow continues to start circling, then this tail here is going to start coming out like a hook, like a backwards J. See, this Yeah, it's starting to get a little more defined. I don't think this is gonna. Well, the velocities are not that high. I'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised if they continued that. They continue this tornado warning. Come back. See where. Wow, is it raining this high up? You need is icing a problem? Oh, I don't even think I turned weather on. No, I did not. Not sure the outside temperature though right now. Oh, yeah, we're past the icing part. How's it raining though? Like there's no clouds. Screen trying to activate. Oh, you guys don't want to move? Is that it? Maybe we can't click on the screen. That's weird. Notice it. Oh, I thought that was a click spot. It's just a warning. Yeah, I know about all this weekend. Like, there is guess we can't click on the shit. It's a little something. Obviously, there's a storm here, but we just don't have the clouds show it. What this looks like. Alright, we're almost. Oh, we never did push altitude select. Let me see what towers are around us. I can at least record our position here. SNL Center, Encore 82, currently at a cruising level of 250. We will. Just wanted to give you an update of our position. Can't believe there's a tornado warning, and I've never seen one in Canada. Well, I shouldn't say never. That's pretty far north in Canada. I've seen them before, but like closer. Well, they do have a low pressure system, high pressure. I mean that. I would have loved to look at the HRRR. Getting a fair amount of inflow coming in. velocities, they don't seem to be that great. Now, I don't know how good this radar is that we're using. Try this one first. That's a little more defined circulation. Okay, that's not showing. Oh, they did extend the tornado warning. Wow. Oh, that's why they get paid the big bucks. Maybe they see something I don't. Oh, okay. They're just being proactive, which is good. I wish they did that in America. Usually it needs to be radar indicated or observed, or they you know, like drop a tornado warning. Once we get up to 25,000, we're going to drop our props down to 850 and put our torque probably around 60, 70% maybe. From where, well, not, I'm sorry, 67% from where this is now. We'll probably move it down a bit. A little more juice. Get up to our altitude. You can actually see it starting to pitch down a little bit as we get closer to our altitude. It's pretty cool. You can do it. Give you a little more juice for a few seconds. Put you over this hump. Everything still looks okay though. Still on the green. Okay, altitude, very good. Let's put our props back. This back. There.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude. We will now begin our snack and drink service. I highly recommend trying the delicious chicken wrap or the savory cheese platter available today. After the service, we will also have articles from the WestJet Encore shop available for purchase. Thank you for your attention.
Got a little while till we're gonna descend. Not a ton of time though. Should be descending a little bit before higher, so So we have about 22 minutes for VNav. And I think this is the airplane. I can't arm VNav until it starts to show on our screen, right? This is the airplane. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to do something. Still this inflow here. See the shape of the mesocyclone here. Like if you were on ground right now, you would probably see this wall of clouds coming towards you from right here. Can I, oh, I can only do 2D? Oh, I can do volumetric 3D. I'll do it. Maybe not. See that inflow as I'm talking about, like right here. I was trying to come in through here, trying to whip this up into a tornado. I was trying to get that 3D, other 3D mode, because you can actually go under the storm. It's pretty cool, but it might not. I don't think this radar tower will do it. You have to go back down into America. And there's like nothing happening down here, which is good. A little bit of hail, that's about it. No thunderstorm warnings. A lot of thunderstorm warnings are down here. A lot of hard rain right there. This looks like it's trying to poke out and say hi. I updated this. Contact Vancouver Center on 134.0. Encore 82. Vancouver Center, good morning. Encore 82, currently cruising flight level 250.
Encore 282, Vancouver Center, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We're probably going to begin our descent into Vancouver in about 10 minutes.
Encore 82,
report when ready to descend.
Yep, about 15 minutes. Back in a few minutes. Oh, probably a minute.
VFR altitude.
I play Mega Millions, Powerball, like every. Hey, what's up, dude? Xbox. That's Shane. Hey, Shane. Hey, man, it works. So I play Powerball and the Mega Millions. I know it's a sucker's game. I know I'm probably never going to win, but I've been playing the same numbers for years now. I figure if I don't play, that's when the numbers are going to come out. Well, still haven't won. Surprise. However, I was one number off of every number on Saturday night. I had to read the numbers like I had the tablet in my ticket and the tablet and then my ticket, and I was like, oh. Got gypped again. All right, so we need to get down to 12,000. So let's plug in 12,000. Oh, you know what we need to do? Shit, I forgot about that. We need to set up our approach. I mean, our arrival tonight. Not our arrival, our approach. Let's see here. So that's, I'll be back on Microsoft tomorrow, probably. All right, 083 is our course. So let's go into heading mode. Nav source. ILS, we have 83. All right, very good. That's done. Go back in nav mode. And let's program in our frequency. We have 110.55. That's weird. All right, let's try this one. All right, Alright, we'll do it here then. I thought I could do it in the FMS, I guess not. Alright, that's all set up. Go ahead and put our altitude in that we're going down to. Altitude select and VNAV. Oh yeah, this is the airplane. Okay, that's what I thought. This is the airplane that doesn't let you go into VNAV until you're a lot closer. We're still 8 minutes away. So what's up, Bobby? How you been, dude? I wanted to check out the plane's butt. Look at my butt. It's a cool part to fly over. I think I would like to fly, like, if I could be a pilot, I think I'd like to fly this kind of route on a regular basis, overlook these mountains and shit. I think that'd be cool. We got about 6 minutes. According to Navigraph, we should be sending already. Sorry, according to SimBrief. Yeah. Still can't do VNAV, it's still too early. If you're in this airplane, you ever need to figure out what your VNAV speeds are, just click in this region right here and it'll input the data automatically. Still too early for VNAV. Can't do VNAV until we see it pop up on the screen here. Then we can hit VNAV. Seems to be a lot more wind noise than I remember in this airplane. I wonder if the sound is working right, because I thought I had an error in the beginning that said something about Fmod sound not working properly. It seems to be a lot more wind than I remember last time I flew this thing. Wonder if I should like uninstall the airplane, reinstall it, and try again and see if it says the same thing. I guess the easiest thing, I guess going into the forums would be the easiest thing, or the, I mean, downloading the airplane again is no big deal. I already have it on my hard drive. I just need to extract it all again. But I mean, if the sound's not working, I mean, Fmod made the sound, I think, on this airplane. It's not like it's a third party, something that I downloaded. It's part of the airplane, like it comes with the package. I'm wondering, like, if that's out, do you not have any sound at all? I don't know. A weird error message in the beginning. I think part of it was because I didn't put my serial number in yet. Seems like once I put my serial number in, everything was fine. Alright, VNav. Or where art thou, VNav? Dude, I watched the new Dune movies. They're pretty good. Pretty good. I like the originals better. Oh, there's our top of descent there. I like the originals better. Or original better. Especially the Baron. I mean, that guy, William, what's his name? He was in Chernobyl. He was also the crazy scientist guy, professor in Thor. William Skarsgård, I think his name might be. He was great in Chernobyl, by the way. But he plays the Baron. Yeah. I like him as an actor. I think having a legitimate fat dude would have been better. And then they put him like, he would like live and sleep like in this mud bath. There's VNav. He would like live and sleep in this mud bath. Like that was weird because like the original didn't do that. Up at a Centilord, very good. Yeah, it was a little strange. Then his nephew, the crazy guy, Sting played him in the first movie. I like the new guy better. Oscar Isaac was pretty good. The dude that played Paul Atreides, he was pretty good. Zendaya is always a great actress. Like, you know, I would probably swipe left, like if I saw her on Tinder. But I mean, as far as an actress, like when I've seen her and stuff, she's been pretty good. Like, especially that what's the Sydney Sweeney titty show? The one where she gets naked and gets banged all the time. Entrapment. Encore. It's something. I forget the name of it. She's real good in that show too. It's got the dude from Grey's Anatomy. Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya. Starts with an E. Sydney Sweeney plays this like strung out high schooler that's like banging her best friend's ex-boyfriend, and she's banging this black dude too. I don't know how the black dude got into it, but got that black meat. She got multiple miles of meat in her in that show. If you add up all the inches of meat she's done took in that show, she probably got about a good 100 yards of meat in that show. Oh shit. Lord, throttle's back a bit. What I used to watch to talk about miles of meat. Oh yeah, Birdman. Birdman was this channel I used to watch on YouTube a while ago. He would talk about like thoughts and ham horrors and stuff like that, and other stuff too, but it was usually playing like Call of Duty. At the time he was like talking, and man, if that was really him playing Call of Duty, he's like one of the best players I've ever seen. But yeah, he would talk about how these bitches got miles of meat in them. What is the name of that Sydney Sweeney show? Let me look it up. That's gonna bother me. I know it starts with an E. Sydney I'm just gonna put Titty Show. Sydney Sweeney Titty Show. Tittie Show. Oh, I gotta put a space in there. Hang on. Titty Show. You think I'm kidding? I'll show you. Euphoria, that's it. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I put in Sydney Sweeney Titty Show. Oh shit. My bad. Oops. Yeah, Euphoria, that's it. Yeah, Zendaya's in that show too, man. She plays a drug addict. And Zendaya, she's a pretty good actress, man. Oh, yeah, that new Dune's okay. I think they killed off the Atreides family a little too quick. They spent a lot of time out in the desert, which was okay. I would have liked to have seen the Atreides family a bit more. And then they also said that that Paul Atreides' mom, who was married to Duke Leto, who was Oscar Isaac, that she was really a Harkonnen. Like the Baron was her grandfather. Like I'm like, I don't know if I have to watch the original Duke. I don't know if I remember that from the original Duke. From the original Dune. We probably should have let Vancouver know we were descending. Vancouver Center, Encore 82. We've begun our descent into Vancouver. Over. Over.
Anchor 82, descend your discretion. Report when established on final for runway 26 left.
26 left. Holy shit, that's not the runway where I got. Oh, all right. Let's yeah. Can I do 26 left from this approach? You know, we could build this together. Actually, what am I doing this here like this for? Hang on. Build it right here. Here's my aeroplane. There, 26 left. All right, so we're okay. We just need to let's change this up. All right, menu, flight plan, menu, arrival. All right, number 4. For 10 for Whistler still. LD is still number 1. ILS. And let's come here and get rid of this. Rid of this. All right, very good. Now we just need to update our information here. Let me put the approach in my computer here. I mean my tablet. So 110.7, 263. Go into heading mode real quick. We have 263. Okay, 263. VNAV. We have 110.7. Go 110.7. On 10.7. We have 250. 250 for our height. Our VNAV is almost kicking back on again. Let's set our barometric pressure. Let's see what our barometer is. 3002. That's 1016. All right, 1016 and clicks. So let's go down to 10,000.
Airport 82, contact Vancouver Center on 134.8.
Contact Vancouver Center on 134.8, Encore 82. Vancouver Center, good morning, Encore 82, descending through 18,000 feet. We are currently on the Whistler 7 arrival for ILS 26 left approach.
Airport 282, Vancouver Center, good afternoon. Fulfilled altimeter 29.9er.
You're close. Not correct, but you're close. This doesn't sound like the playlist I was listening to. Where's the one from last night that I liked a lot? This is it.
Vancouver Center, contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65.
Didn't think that was the right one. Contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65, Encore 82. Vancouver Tower, good morning. Encore 82, descending through 15,000 feet on the Whistler 7 arrival. Looking for runway 26 left approach.
Encore 282, Vancouver Center, good afternoon, Seychelles altimeter 29.908.
All right, let's open our intakes up.
Encore 282, Vancouver Center, contact Vancouver approach on 128.175.
Contact Vancouver approach on 128.175, Encore 82. Vancouver approach, Encore 82, descending through 13,000 feet on the Whistler 7 arrival, looking for the ILS 26 left approach. All right, let's go into VS mode.
Vancouver departure. Good afternoon, Seychelles altimeter 30.01.
Put our altitude down to 8,000. And VNav off.
Encore 282, Vancouver departure. Contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65.
Why are you keep on switching me off to people? Contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65. Encore 82. Why do they keep flip-flopping me? Like every mile I got to talk to a new person. Vancouver Tower, Encore 82, descending through 11,000 feet on the Whistler 7 arrival, looking for the ILS 26 left approach. Good morning. Hey, what up, Darren? How you doing, dude? What's up, Darren?
Encore 282, Vancouver Tower, cleared ILS approach, runway 26 left. Encore 282, Vancouver Tower, enter left downwind for runway 26 left.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to, man. If I told you we're on the Whistler 7 arrival, if you looked at your charts, you would see we're getting ready to turn. But that's good, dude. I'm glad to hear it. All right, once we level out, we got to go down to 4,000 feet at that point. All right, let's put this down to 4,000. And once we turn, all right, very good. Now we can start turning again. I mean, start sending again. Let's do minus 1,300, and let's put on fuel pumps, ETU, and standby hydraulics. Altitude select. And we're just going to stay in heading mode now. All right, let's stay in heading mode. Do nav source, switch that up. Bearing indicator, we'll do FMS1, VOR2. Want to get a little closer to 210 for our approach speed. Let me raise our nose a little bit. Let me lower it back down. I don't know if all this wind noise is from the beta, like the beta version of this game, or if it's from the update that came out on this a little bit ago. I don't think the sound was touched. I just don't remember it being that windy. Last time I flew this airplane, I'll have to go back and watch one of the streams from before with this airplane. There's our airport, by the way. I just don't remember it being that windy in the cockpit. Could be wrong. I'm going to raise our nose a touch, because we should be no more than 210 coming up here, according to the chart. I mean, that's if you really want to pay attention to what the chart's saying. I wanted to stream earlier today, but I got caught trying to... I spent a long time, longer than I probably should have, trying to get Navigraph charts to work in X-Plane, but I think it just works in certain aircraft. Like, I don't think it's like a pop-up you can have like in Microsoft, so I think I spent way too long working on that. Alright, let's change our format here. Let's hold in the format button. And we'll get to 4,000 and then we're gonna turn around. No, we're not really at that point yet. We still have a little bit of to go, according to the chart here. I don't really want to turn until our glide slope is higher than you know, our airplane. Now we are going to have to get down to 3,000 possibly for glide slope. It looks like it's doing okay here. I guess I could put in 3,000. You know what? I'll split the difference. Let me put in 3,500. Because the capture point is at 3. Well, is it at 3,000? The capture point's at 2,000, but at the beginning of this, the initial airfix saved, which is the waypoint, it's at 3,000 feet. So we'll just split the difference. We'll do 35. All right, we're at altitude. Let's go ahead and start turning around. let's actually just go to 3,000. Let's arm the localizer. Thank you, sir. I'm about 10 miles from Vancouver, I think. Pretty close. All right, let's level off here. Localizer's captured. Let's arm auto feather. Once the glide slope comes in a little better, we'll rearm approach. No, not rearm it. We never did arm it in the first place. I'm gonna de-arm auto feather for now. We'll rearm it when we're on final. Vancouver Tower, Encore 82, locked up with the localizer. We're on final for runway 26 left.
Encore 82,
Flaps 1.
5 at 6, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Alright, let's hit approach. Now that the glide slope is starting to come in. Still, pressure is still the same. Runway's right in front of us. Let's arm auto feather. And let's also click on this right here, reduce top landing, and put our props all the way forward. As long as we stay below 50% power, we'll stay at the minimum we are at. But if we need to do a go around, we'll have that automatic power available. All right, let's put our landing gear down. Looks like 121 is our bottom speed here. All right, glide slopes captured. Let's set our altitude at 4,000 for go around in case we need to go around. .27 is usually a pretty good power setting for this airplane for landing. Still have one more setting for flaps to go. These are very powerful engines, so just moving throttle back just a little bit or moving it forward a little bit makes a big difference sometimes. With flaps 15. Oh man, I had to move my leg over. You control what is here, bird. We can't let the autopilot land it. We got to land it ourselves, right? All right, let's take control. All right, my control. Let's get rid of the yaw dampener. A little while since I've landed this plane, but this is such a fun airplane to fly. One of my favorite things about X-Plane is that if I want to do another landing, I can just choose the runway and go like 3 miles out or 10 miles out and re-land. Like, I don't... Awesome. You know, in Microsoft, you can't do it that easily. Sometimes you can, but not usually. Power setting should be set. And power rating should be okay, I think. 27. Cockpit sterile. Is that what we're supposed to say? Cockpit sterile. Don't talk, lung dong dong. Don't fuck me up.
Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Boy, boy. Yes, sir.
Welcome to Vancouver. Contact ground on 121.7.
Vancouver ground, Encore 82, leaving runway 26 left. We need vectors for taxiing.
Encore 282, Vancouver ground. Taxi to general aviation parking via Lima 2, Lima, Victor, cross runway 13, then Mike, Tango. Have a good day.
Alright, we're just
All
gonna park.
aircraft be advised. Information hotel is now current. Altimeter 3001.
Let's just park anywhere. I don't know where general aviation is. We'll just park here. That was cool, man. I guess we could turn off the airplane. Let's put our control locks in. That in. Control lock. Transponder. Find radar. Put that on standby. This we can put on holding it, I believe. Oh, never mind. Let's put it back on standby. All dampener, aux tags off. Turn this off. Off. Flaps all the way up. Close our Takes. Lights up. This one on red. Heat switches. Main bus tie, that's fine. PU, bleed air. Alright, and let's put you on there and go. You're good. That was sweet. A fun airplane. I thought we could. Oh well. All right, I'm getting out of here. I have a flight that I'm getting ready to do with this Cherokee. It's a really cheap Cherokee, this Flight Air. I showed it the other night, but I have a flight that I have planned. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I'd probably do it tonight, but I got to work tomorrow. So anyways, I'm getting out of here. Hit like, hit subscribe before you leave. And yeah, man, anything you want to see, hit me up, let me know. And I will see you on the next episode. Oh, before we leave, hang on, let's check the weather real quick before we leave. See if that tornado warning is still out there near Saskatchewan. Purple up here. Nope, no more tornado warning. That's a good thing. Yeah, that storm's now moved on. All right, very good. All right, I'm getting out of here. I will see you guys on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. See ya.